There we go. Wait, can you actually hear me? Yeah, you can hear me now. Wonderful. Why am I so I'm tiny. There we go. Yes, welcome, denizens, citizens, and visiting guys and gals. Our little kingdom in the corner of Twitch. There we go. Now Lo-Fi is gone again. I don't know if you heard Lo-Fi before. I think you should have done that, but I don't know. Something might have happened. Also, out of curiosity, where did the DS and 3DS stuff come from? Sorry, I am still tired. I came home around midnight yesterday. So, right now, you just changed to another, category, and my brain is trying to figure out what is going on. But yes, I can definitely agree there. The DS and 3DS had good puzzle games and good stories. But hi, welcome everybody. Before that, you said I talked about... Wait, you did? Okay, wait, hold on. It must be on my other chat, because I updated my other chat. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I basically logged into my other chat, and apparently it missed your message while I was logging in. I think, so something just happened there. Give me a second. I was doing some stuff, trying to log into my OBS chat, which is so weird because I'm already logged in technically. Also, I was watching a video on Ghost Trick yesterday, and man, that game is just really dang amazing. Yes, I can absolutely agree there. There we go, thank you. For some reason, while I was doing shit, that apparently just disappeared. I can see that there now, but good lord, that came out of nowhere. I was still trying to answer the message before that. But yes, why it isn't just chatting is because I'm gonna show off a bit what I've been doing. It's not gonna be too much because I did film some, but it wasn't really interesting, and I was actually saving battery for now because I thought she was gonna do this on stream, but apparently it was basically just she and me in a Discord call. But you know how VTubers goes to cons? Oh shit, sorry. How do you do stuff like that? I basically did the same thing with Now. At first I had her pointed towards me and showed her with a back camera of my phone. But then she basically, I thought we were gonna do the normal thing like the VTubers does, but I did the wrong way around first. Mostly because I had problem with the audio. I don't know what the hell happened. But the audio managed to work itself great afterwards. So I basically turned her around on my selfie stick, and the people could see her wave while I was walking her. That was so fun, but I'm not gonna lie, even if it sounds fun in a hilarious sense and stuff, it was really fun having her with me because it was actually having someone with me, basically. Which was like hanging out with someone, because I was gonna hang out with Atari, and I did. It was just that it took a long time because he forgot something from his cosplay. And he basically lived in Stockholm, which was 3 hours away, so it came back around 8, which was already 12 hours away from when I was, had been there. But it was actually a load of fun, it really was. I have been, as I said, I've been there around 12 hours, bit more. Because my father gave me a tip that I basically kind of hold on to a lot, which is basically... give me a moment. Go there early. Jesus, I don't know why I had such a difficulty trying to figure that out. Also, I'm gonna get some stuff because I realized I forgot something. And basically, so I decided to wake up around 5, 6 in the morning, which is insane, to be able to go there early and get a good parking spot, which I did. I actually got a good parking spot and kind of easy. So yeah, basically I got there early, so I got there around 8 because yeah, it took me 1.5 hours for me to get there. I just got all of the business cards from the artists I got, and holy fucking hell, there is I don't even have half of the business cards from the whole place, but I have a ton. I have a ton of loot. I have a video of all my loot. Dang, 8 in the morning. How far are you from, are you to the con? As I said, about 1.5 hours away. So I basically woke up 6 or something. Just to be able to get there around 8, because, yeah, parking spot. And I'm fucking glad I did. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I did that. Because sure, most of the stuff basically started around 10 or 9. But around 12, like 11 to 1, there was a shit ton of people there. I am not joking. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm gonna show a picture. I'm gonna show a picture here. Give me a moment. I'm gonna just find the pictures. No, that's from desktop. I need to do this one. Hold on. Let me just find it here. I'm gonna have to do this automatically. I don't have like a way to like show this off easy. So give me a second here. I'm also gonna like make the large icon so I can see what I'm looking at. I'm gonna see if I can find an image of... Yeah, here we go. Oh, Jesus, that's fucking huge. So basically, yeah, to be fair, especially for a con like that. Yeah, because this con was at a school, which is like many buildings, and it was basically the whole road. Wait, what am I changing? Oh, that's goals. Oh, I still have that. Hold on, let me just remove that. I don't need that. Also, I know I'm behind this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can move these down behind me. There we go. So yeah, this is about 8, 9 in the morning. I'm gonna see if I can like hide these things too. It's gonna have to be there for right now. So this is like early in the morning, basically. And then I'm gonna see if I can find the picture of like later. Give me a moment. I know I had one because I basically showed it to my father. Nope, that's not it. Also, that is blurry as shit. Give me a moment. I have so many images here, it's kind of insane. I feel I'm gonna have the larger icons. That's really awesome though, but I get the parking thing. I remember going to my first anime event thing with my friend and we spent like 20 minutes just fucking parking. Yeah, that is why I always follow my father's tip. Go early. Don't I have I should have an image of the road that is not fucking blurry. Why is some of them such a shaky image? What is going on? Okay, hold on. Something is definitely off here. You know what, fuck it. Let's do this image. As you can see, that's much more people. This is just the food area. It's so much more people here. The early Swedes catches this parking spot, as they say. Yes, exactly. For us Swedes, parking spots are very important. So yeah, there is a lot more people here. I feel like an image has disappeared because I'm pretty certain I have like more with like more people. This is also food area. I don't know why I took a picture of the food area like this, to be honest. That is a lot, and it got worse the more in the evening you got. Also, I'm gonna go and get a few images. Give me a second, because I'm not gonna unfortunately remember the names. There are a few stuff I met there. Did I don't remember. Did I talk about that? Tightly packed as well. That's only the food area. That's only the food court. That is nothing. That whole place is like, I don't know how your school is, but this school is basically buildings with a road in between them. It's a very like thick road, but it's like, it was people everywhere. They had the full like first floor on one house just being artists. In another one, they had stores in many of the classrooms in another building, and in the third building they had the VTuber meet and greet stuff, which I'm actually going to show. That's the next image I'm gonna show now. And also for like sleeping areas. It was so much stuff. They had a park close by where they had like outdoor activities. They had a big ass scene in the background which people could see on different screens here and there. I just want to see if I can find the dragon. I feel like this was something they had as well, which was very nice. It took me a while to realize, but that was basically like Lego. So they let people build Lego flowers and put on the emblem of the thing itself. Well, just hearing that sounds crazy. The anime event I go to usually happens in college. They at least have their own entire campus to use for their location. This is an entire campus. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find an image on the internet to more or less show you exactly. närcon 225 map. Give me a second here. I'm gonna. Is this for 2020? No, that's 2015. Also, I searched for like 225. Give me a moment. Ah, there we go. That's YouTube. Why the fuck is it on YouTube? I'm not looking for YouTube. I'm looking for a map. Okay, hold on. Can I show the whole image? Oh, I can't. It just shows an area. God damn it, they don't have a map. I know they have a map, but it is on a whole campus. It's like buildings. Multiple buildings. It's house A, C, and key house, and Zenith House, or a small part of Zenith House, but still. But there is no map. Jesus. Why don't they have a map I can download? This was freaking enormous. I can't actually say how big full it was because I didn't count, but there is no map. I know there is a map because I get it on the app. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can download this shit. Technically, närcon is over, so I don't know if it's still gonna be there, but I'm curious. Give me a moment. But it is on a whole ass campus. It is big. Okay, venue maps. Nope, that's floor 3. Festival area. Can I... fuck it, you know what? Screenshot this bastard. I'm screenshotting this bastard. That's the only way I can figure out how to do this damn thing. I'm just gonna have to find it. I don't know actually where it's saved somewhere. Where the screenshots save? The pictures? No, internal storage? No, okay. Camera screenshots. Is it here? Oh god, it's kind of laggy. Give me a moment. I don't think this is. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm moving so much shit around. I don't even know what I'm pointing at. I have to lock shit on my screen. There we go. Now that's VTuber. That's not what I'm looking for. This is the festival area. From the orange part in the bottom, which is by the key house, to the A house on top. That is the whole area. That is a huge ass area. That's a big ass campus. This is the whole area of the whole närcon I was to yesterday. That is long. And I went up that road for many times. Like, I've been to the Zen Garden. I've been a bit in Zenny without a little arcade. I've been everywhere, actually. I've been everywhere, even at the stage. I didn't first go to the stage, but I went to the stage with Atari when they managed to actually arrive. They arrived quite late, so I met up with him, talked a bit and hanged out, but then I went home because after over 12 hours of being there, my body was kind of tired because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of excited for everything that I did not sit that much. That is not a lie, I did actually not sit that much. I sat when I ate, I sat down a bit here and there, but not long. I was basically like, oh, I've sit enough, up and go again. But yeah, something was kind of fun actually was doing the VTuber meet and greet because, where the fuck did I put all of the cards? There they are. Because there is a group of people that is doing something here in Sweden, and that is, well, not in Sweden, in the whole north, and that is bringing VTubers to the north. So they are called VTuber Valhalla. They basically trying to do this kind of thing with like virtual meet and greet. I kind of get it how that you show it. It's kind of like the campus, the anime event I first went to, but that one was more square, not long. Yeah, that was just long. But yeah, so there was a group of people called VTuber Valhalla, which is a VTuber event organizer, who basically trying to do shit like this. No, that's not even like they are a group. So it's not a Valhalla tuber. Well, at the same time, it is a VTuber. Fair enough. It took me a moment there. So I actually went to two random meet and greets, and the two I have actually, first of all, I don't know them. You should know one of them, and one of them is Sif. So the first one I went to was called. Give me a moment. I have to always like make these fucking smile there. Also, here is my dastardly mug. There we go. Hopefully you can see. I think that's a good picture. I think I have like 2 pictures of each. So that's the first one I met, which is named Freya Kumamori. I recommend searching that first on YouTube and then using the links to go on Twitch because she doesn't have that name on Twitch. So that was the first one I talked to. Wonderful person. It's very interesting because I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous because though I talk to VTubers, I talk either via text or in their chat, but speaking to them person by person like this was such a strange feeling. Yeah, I know, I look weird. Also, it was kind of odd because it was on a table, so I did it on the last picture, I was sitting down, but here it felt like I was probably a bit nervous, I basically stood up. So, the second one I met is called Tanuki Ruki. Here they are, another amazing dastardly mug of mine. Nah, that's not what's talking about, that's weird, that's not weird, that's fucking awesome. To be fair, it is actually awesome doing this. That is a bit of a dream come true in a way, to be honest. Because it was just fun talking to them. Like I was nervous at first because I didn't know exactly what was gonna happen in a sense. Like, do I need to be like prepare questions? Do I like need to learn about them or something? What the fuck do I do here? But to be fair, we only had like normal conversation. Like, how is it there? It's still early in the morning, like when did you arrive? Like, yeah, I came here around like 8, I woke up 6, I'm like, oh damn. It's like, it's a good weather, like, yeah, it's actually pretty good, like, how have you been? Like, oh, I'm doing good, like, I'm just gonna do some stuff after I'm doing this meet and greet, like, oh, nice, it's always like having plans. It's like, we just had like normal conversations, and it was actually wonderful. I absolutely had a wonderful time there. I'm gonna talk about more what I did there, because it was actually kind of fun. But that's later on, and I don't have pictures for that because I actually used my phone for this specific thing, so... but yes, I'm gonna go to the next one. So it was just that this was a few hours later. But I actually met up with someone I have seen before on Twitch, which is called... I know the name Dandyfloss, but I think it's Captain Dandyfloss. Yes, it's Captain Dandyfloss. I could never do that. If I was forced to make conversation, even just normal ones, I would die. Luckily, I was able to actually start it, so I was kind of glad for that. So yeah, I have watched Dandyfloss before. I am still following them. Yeah, I know. That is my smile face. That is my smile face. So yeah, I've actually watched Dandyfloss before. The only problem is I've not watched them since they had their sailor hat. Basically, you know, like the little more round hat like sailors have that is not like captains. I kind of made a joke about that, and now she actually has become a captain, and we didn't have a captain hat before. But yeah, so this is the new avatar for Dandyfloss. It was nice actually meeting them in person, and I have not like watched them for a long while, so that was something I kind of was excited for, because I knew who they were, and like being able to talk to them, like even if it has been a while, it was actually really nice. Then we also have Sif, who I have raided before. I've also talked about why I don't raid them that often, but they are. I'm not like trying to talk shit about them. They're a really good person, and they actually made me smile a lot after our conversation. Because yes, I actually talked to Sif here, which was absolutely wonderful. Because something that actually made me smile a lot. Also, don't worry about my hair. It was really warm that day, so it just became worse and worse. Might sound weird, but you look innocent and so Swedish. That is such a weird... Yeah, her. Sif. She's still like, as I said, like, I don't talking shit about her or anything, because she's a good person. It was just that, like, that point when I, like, tried to raid her, it felt like it was basically just a number more or something, so it was, like, something that felt off about that. But meeting her like this, it made me smile so much. Because she actually asked now, okay, do you have like a handler or something, like a name, something like you call yourself? So I basically said my name, Lord of South, and she reacted. She remembered that name. She actually knew like exactly like that where that name come from. And I was so happy hearing that she actually remembered that name. So I'm not gonna lie, like I smiled a lot for that, because it was fun talking to her as a person, and also knowing like, yeah, like I know exactly who you are because you've been in my chat before, and you've been like, you talked to us, like that was so nice to hear. So it's really interesting, like letting these people at the VTuber Valhalla. Sorry, I'm gonna just go and get my flask to drink. It's a bit dry here. I do have a card for VTuber Valhalla, but it is called VTuber Valhalla, so it's just to search it up and you would get it there. I'm gonna show cards for other things because well, that's what I do. Whenever I do shit like this, I like to show them off, to show that there are some very good artists out there. So yeah, that was really nice. I actually have like some collector cards from VTuber Valhalla. I think I have one from Dandyfloss, one from Freya, one from Tanuki Rookie, and give me a second because I do watch her on YouTube, but I don't watch her normally, so I kind of forgot the name. Mia. She is a shark VTuber that kind of reminds me of Shy Lily for some reason, but I guess because she's kind of from around the same area. Who is a ghost shark and watched a lot of scary, scary compilation stuff. I actually got her card just because I've seen her on YouTube, but otherwise I have Dandyfloss, Tanuki Rookie, Freya, Kumamori, and Mia. Yes, Mia. Exactly like you spelled it. Ghost shark. What I understand, she is actually from an organization, because on the other ones it says independent VTuber, independent. But under Mia, it actually says Future Legends. So I don't know if that means something specific or if that's actually an organization she is from. But yes, that was from VTuber Valhalla. I'm gonna talk about that a bit more later on, but that was something I did quick afterwards with a friend of mine. I'm gonna talk about that later, as I said. I'm gonna see if I can find some more images to show off before I try to go around with like trying to show off the cards. Let me see here. I'm trying to find some good pictures. There was so many people as well. I actually took a picture of this just because that's the first time I've seen a furry up close, basically. So I really want to take a picture because it was very well made. I didn't get their card as well. Give me a moment. I actually got a card because they didn't speak. So they basically pointed at their pouch. Holy shit, a real one. Yeah, what is kind of funny is I remember a video that was like someone reacting to stuff with furries and stuff. That was like a furry that walked into like a coffee shop and like one kid started screaming. There was like a lot of talk about like, why do people like this is allowed to walk outside and stuff. There were a lot of furries on this convention and a lot of kids and old people, like old. No one gave a damn and I fucking loved it. But yeah, their name is Kunai. Their name is Kunai. I actually got a card from them. I don't know if I can fully show it because it does actually have like a scan on the back, but I don't know how good the image would be if I try to take a picture on it. I have not taken a picture on any one of these yet, so that's something I'm gonna have to do while I'm streaming, which is a bit of a oof. I was technically also supposed to like play some games later on. I might do that or might not. I don't think I'm gonna do my 3-hour stream, but I'm gonna do a little smaller one. Dang. Personally, I don't really like him, but I ain't forced him to change because people do that a lot, and I think that's a bit much. Yeah. Like, they were absolutely, like, just wonderful people, to be honest. I think I can show this as well, because Atari did have a cosplay as well. This isn't showing his face or anything, so I think I'm fine with this. But yeah, this is actually Atari's cosplay. I'm gonna show it just a bit quick for the simple reason of me like doing some stuff here that is not like supposed to be shown. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had the same damn reaction. I had the same damn reaction for the reason of when I thought of him doing cosplay, I thought like most other people, like doing clothing, doing a bit of hair and stuff like that. No, he is fucking amazing with this. Because he basically talked about it with Mirage, about like doing cosplay. And he also talked to us about it. And he just showed an image of like how it would look to be like a Monster Hunter cosplay. And I was like, that looks awesome. Like, wait a second. Like, I just realized something. Is that you in the image? And he just said yes. I was like, oh my fucking god, I didn't think it was you. I thought it was just like a reference image. Also for Super Earth. Hold on, didn't I have an image of like so many different people? Yes, I had... Hold on. I know I had like... Yeah, from my perspective, that's godlike. Like, same. Hold on. I was talking about something with myself about... Where is he? Where are they? Where is that image? I know I took that image. Where is it? It must have disappeared. Wait a second. Where is that image? Because I was talking about like democracy and Dante. And there is a reason for that. Give me a second. Is it in the internal storage? It cannot... Does it change in between or something? I took an image. I know I took an image. No, it's not there. Where is it? There was someone had a good Dante image, but it disappeared. We have this one, which is a SCP containment breach person. There were so many good ones. Like, it was insane how many good ones there was. Hold on, let me check. I know I took an image. Did I just manage to not take an image somehow? How the fuck did I manage to do that? I thought I took an image. Also, I took a picture of someone from Destiny, because I know there are some friends of mine who play Destiny, and this one was really damn good looking. There we go. Also, because it takes such a time, it's because I have to go back into the phone's memory again. Luckily, I have like it copy-pasted, so it's kind of fine. Some of these images are quite blurry. It's definitely my fault. I think we have someone from Lord of the Rings here. Also really good. It was like, people are fucking amazingly when crafting shit. But yeah, I found a group of like, what is the long-haired girl from Automata called? Near Automata. Because I'm trying to remember, but I can't remember for the life of me. I saw her, Dante, not Titanfall, the person I just showed you before, and stuff like that. And it was really goddamn amazing. It was a really good Dante. I took a picture. I am certain I took a picture. Was I so like focused on what they were doing and like what I was doing, I didn't take a picture? Fuck! That is such a shame. It might have been A2. I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Give me one. Damn. Did I like record the damn thing? I don't know. It feels like some shit has disappeared and I don't know what or why. I'm gonna see if I can find it later. Yeah, that does suck. I'm gonna see if I can find it later. I'm just gonna share some of these on my Discord, so if anyone wants to, then definitely do check out my Discord. But yeah, so basically I also took some images of some people who has their... this, for example. These are basically from the artist in the Artist Alley. The Artist Alley was fucking huge. It's as I said both to Now and my parents, I'm glad every person have different art styles they like, because otherwise I would bought every fucking thing there. I'm gonna show you the shit I bought. I'm gonna show you the things I bought, but I have another one, because this girl had 500 of this. This is the last one. That's why she asked if you only could take a picture on it. 500 people took these. They just disappeared, and I love that. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm just gonna take a picture of some of the other ones here. I hope I still have the Dante one. I am certain I took a picture. I'm pretty certain I even had like the sound on to take a picture, but I might be so fucking wrong. And I'm so sad for that, because that was such a good Dante one. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. Give me just a little moment here to do this. Because there is so many of these. I took so many, and if I had a live camera, I would do that. Hold on, can I do this? Give me a second. I'm gonna do something much more simpler here. Well, that's awesome. All 500 just gone, reduced to atoms. They were! They just disappeared. It's like, it's so good, but also goddamn. Okay, hold on, give me a second. We're gonna go over to this screen for right now, for the reason of me having the other stuff here. There we go. Cards. I think this is gonna work. Give me a second. I'm gonna do this in an automatic way. There we go, IP cam. I'm gonna use my IP cam to do this, for the reason of being able to check this out. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can refresh this. It has the same, oh, Wait, can you see anything? You can't. Wait a second. It did something, but it disappeared again. Hold on. Why is it so laggy? It's laggy on what? I know I cannot. Wait, hold on. I know why you can't see it. Give me a moment. Yeah, this is the best I can do. So we basically have this. Oh, this is so fucking slow. Okay, hold on, give me a moment. Oops. Yeah, there we go. There's my hand, by the way. That is like fucking seconds later. Why the hell is it so slow? Give me a second here. I don't understand why it is so slow, but it is. So hopefully you saw this one at least. Wait, give me a second. I mean, there might be like, I'm gonna close some shit in the background. That might be the reason. Nope, that is not. I have no idea why this is like lagging so much. But you have at least seen this, that's good. Then we have this one. This is the best I can do, but for some reason it doesn't want to work. And I can't fully understand why. No, it's only on this end. Why is it on this end? Okay, there we go. Now it's lagging less. Okay, let's maybe go back. So this is one. There we have one artist. Here we have another one. VTuber Valhalla, as I talked about before. Wonderful people, wonderful to talk with. We have Grumpy Geeks. They have amazing t-shirts. I'm actually wearing one of them. I will show that later to you, don't worry. I will show you the loot I got. Most of the loot. I actually got 2 things for now because she wasn't there. And she asked me to get some stuff. And we have a Feeling Jolly Arts or Jelly Arts. Feeling Jelly? Yeah. We have... Oh, this is not an artist. But basically the guy... we talked to a guy, Mia Now, who now wanted to know their favorite card out of the Hololive cards. So he basically showed us and showed exactly what sort of deck that was. And he basically gave us a card for his YouTube and stuff. So you know what? A shout out for basically one of the people from YouTuber Valhalla, not VTuber Valhalla. Amazing people. We have another one here. Christian Spainhorse? Christina Spainhorse, not Christian. Another artist. Some of these artists I bought stuff from, some I did not. I can't really say fully who, where, and what. Then we have Binky Arts, Beatrice Öqvist, Hobby Art from Northern Sweden. Also, we do have their stuff here. If anyone wants to scan this, you're more than welcome. Also, there's a lot of cards. We have this one, nice looking one, which is Crybaby's Basement. Some of these only have an Instagram because they feel like apparently Instagram works. Some have shops, some have Instagrams. Then we have Chalsu. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I do apologize for this. I'm trying to remember where I got this from because I feel I bought something from them, but I don't remember which or what. We have Haru. I don't think I bought anything from this one. There is another one I got, which is much bigger, but it's somewhere else. I'm giving it a moment. I'm gonna get that later. Then we have Anabo Arts. Cute and relatable. I know what I got there. I got a pin. I got a cat boba tea pin. Based in Lithuania. I am so bad with that. I had a bit of problem paying for this thing because I needed to do like external transactions, but I couldn't. So, but I could pay with with like cash, so it was fine. We have this one. I don't think I bought in anything from them. Ninja Jin. So that's the last one of these ones. Oh, also, let's do kunai as well. First. There we go. This is kunais. Give me a moment though, because there is another card. The problem is like it's bigger and I did not bring me here. Or to be fair, I don't oh, there it is. It's on the side here. Because this one is a huge ass card for a huge ass poster I got. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. How the fuck did my headset manage to get stuck here? There we go. So we got this card, which is, as you can see from my hand, a huge card, which is very sparkly and nicely made. Which is... yeah, I can't read that, unfortunately. I think it's from Nath. Nath Art, Nath, and Studio Nath. There you have the code if you want. Unfortunately, oh, I can read that because that's actually English. Don't forget there is a real human creator behind each of these drawings. For 10 years now, I've been going to conventions to create new projects. Thank you, and let's keep supporting people who are determined to create new things, far from what is conventional. Why do you think I'm actually doing this? That's exactly why I'm showing up every damn single thing. Also, let's just show up the collector cards while I'm having the camera up. So this is Mia, by the way, I was talking about before. I watch her on YouTube now and then. I got one here from Freya Komomori, which was one of the streamers I met, one of the VTubers I met. Tanuki Ruki, same there. And also from Dandy Floss. It's been amazing to go here, to be honest. It's been so fun. It's been so fun being there. I had a lot of fun. But I'm gonna go back here because that's where I have this stuff right now. And I'm gonna see if I can show you the loot I got, because I think that's basically about it, I would say, from the stuff. I have some images, but it's more like private images. Well, not private per se, but like more of me just taking images for fun. Yeah, I know. Hold on, where's my phone? Oh, I disconnected my phone. God damn it. There we go. Just bringing up my phone again here, so I can do stuff. SD card, DCIM. I think it's this thing. Yeah, it is this thing. Large icons. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We are gonna go here. I'm gonna just load it up, don't worry people. It's gonna take a little moment for me to do shit like this. Also, I'm gonna check if I can find the Dante one here. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I don't seem to have the image of Dante, it seems. But I have apparently a more or less similar one.
Dante outfit.
Whoa, that's
fucking brilliant.
Huge.
That is... Oh, time for democracy, apparently.
Probably have some sound, but don't worry about it.
Does
Can I
downtown democracy
turn
work
this
together?
around?
I do not know.
I can't really. Fucking hell. Also, yeah, loop
Dante
it, please, for the
outfit.
love of God.
Fucking brilliant. That is...
Transform, rotate 90 degrees
Time for
clockwise.
democracy, apparently.
There we go.
Does downtown democracy work together? I
Yeah,
do not
this is
know.
basically what I said. I said something about like I
Dante
didn't
outfit.
believe Dante actually had
brilliant.
like any democracy
That
in him
is... Oh,
by seeing him with the
for
guy over
democracy,
there.
apparently.
They had
Does
really
downtown democracy work
good ones
together?
there
I
though, to
do
be
not
honest.
know.
So I didn't manage to
Dante
find the
outfit.
image I was looking for, which I'm kind of
brilliant.
sad for because I did actually ask him if we take an
That is-
image and it did
Oh.
pose for it. But
Time for
I don't
democracy,
know what
apparently.
happened. I don't know what happened. I'm kind of sad for that.
Does downtown democracy work together? I do not know. Dante
So just give me a
outfit.
moment. I'm gonna see if I can
brilliant.
find some other stuff I might like.
That is... Oh,
Is that one? Yeah, these ones are
Time for
this. So
democracy,
I'm gonna
apparently.
do.
does downtown
I don't know
democracy
if that
work
is
together?
Warhammer.
I
I
do not know.
think it is from.
Dante outfit.
Fuck is it
brilliant.
called? What is the movie called
That
where they're
is-
basically trying
Oh.
to fight bugs?
Time for democracy, apparently.
I don't remember.
Does
It's
democracy
called
work
something.
together? I do not know.
I want to call it like Space Marine, but it's not Space
Dante
Marine.
outfit.
Oh, Space. Is it Starship
brilliant.
Troopers? Something like that.
That
I know
is-
that it's like a
Oh.
movie where they're basically trying to like defeat bugs
Time
and
for
shit,
democracy,
but
apparently.
they.
Does downtown democracy work together?
dialect.
I do not know.
I think that's what it's from, but I'm a bit uncertain.
Dante outfit.
Can I like pause it?
Fucking brilliant.
It looks familiar. Give me a moment. I'm gonna see if I can
That is...
pause
Oh.
it for a moment here. Can we like zoom in the image? I don't know. I don't recognize the image though. I have learned for now though that the one from the right is apparently from the moving castle movie. I don't know. I want to say Starship Trooper. Give me a moment. Let me search up Starship Trooper. Starship Trooper. I might be wrong. You might be right. Yeah, I think you might be right because the helmet and stuff doesn't really feel right. Warhammer 4K Soldier? Okay, yeah, I think you might be right actually. Yeah, you're right. It is from Warhammer. I can see the resemblance on the helmet, how it looks from when I'm looking from an infantry squad from 40k. You're right, you are absolutely damn correct about that. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a Starship Trooper. It was not. They look kind of similar though. It's just that the helmet for a Starship Trooper is so much thicker. But yeah, it is time though that we're going over to the loot segment. I don't remember though if I did shit upside down or not here, and I hope this actually wants to load because for some reason it's being a bit wonky and doesn't want to really load up. Doesn't want to load up. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna transfer this over to my PC instead and see if it works better. Because it might be a bit too long. This is a very short video and it's taken from my phone. But if I go directly to the stuff, it might actually be easier. Hell yeah! I think the logo on the helmet gave it away. Yeah, like for some reason I thought they had a logo on their helmet. But I was mistaken by that, so that was basically me. That was my fault. Can I do this now? Oh, yeah, there we go. It is the wrong way, but give me a moment. I just want to check which direction. Okay, wait. Stop. Pause. Needed to figure out which direction it is. Okay, and I'm gonna transform clockwise. There we go, and start from beginning because this is everything I basically got from närcon, except for the things I got from my friend. Man, I really want to try to get into Warhammer because I hear a lot of good stuff about it. I have tried to, but there's so much shit I feel like I have to buy. Like, I need to buy the book of knowledge about the armies you want to get, which I already did. Then you need to get the rules, then you need to get other stuff. Then you need to like get stuff. I felt like I kind of give up getting into it. Instead, I'm trying to like find other things. So I managed to find like Frostgrave, which is more or less like a fantasy loot type thing. Then I found Blood in Space, which is a solo style one and a very much smaller one. And I also found a spaceship one, because I realized that X-Wing, which is a game, is apparently like stopped producing and things. So I just thought like it was kind of fun playing it. So it was kind of sad for it stopping. So I thought like, okay, there has to be like something I can more or less do about it, or like more or less use instead of it. So I managed to find a space one as well. But yes, so we have some loot here. I don't know if I talked, but I do believe I'm trying to like pause in between as well. So this is the thing I'm wearing. This is what I got from the Grumpy Gamers. I got a t-shirt of the word dragons, which is a dice rolling and gathering overzealous nerds society. Hoard them, love them, and protect them. I love these because they have Cthulhu, Lord of the Rings, and dice and board games, basically Dungeons and Dragons. But all of them kind of reminds me of a rock band t-shirt you can get. Like if you want to get like Metallica or like Sabaton and stuff like that, they have the same style, I feel like. And this t-shirt is really comfortable. I'm wearing it now because I met with my parents before. So I basically was like, I kind of want to like have this on just because of like how good it is. Oh, okay. I realized now that I actually decided to turn around this thing. God damn it myself in the past. You're cursing my future. There we go. So this is a really, like, look at this thing. I'm wearing it and it's really comfy. And it was really good. Yeah, it looks like a band t-shirt. I do love the style of that. Every one of them had the same styling. Oh, I also got this. These are not particularly like a good thing, but it's a stickers note with the Korok people from Zelda on them. It was so adorable, I felt like I have to get them. Just because, like, I have now sticky notes that is probably more expensive than it should be, but they look so good. And yeah, it is a comfy t-shirt. I actually have it on now. It's just a bit warm right now, that's all. Yeah, I'm also trying to show that it's actually just a sticker notes. Because I did plan doing something similar. Oh yeah, I got a feather pen as well. I finally got myself a feather pen. I don't know why, but I did get one. It works really well, to be honest. So I have a stand for it, I have the pen, I have different tops for it in different like thicknesses. I even got ink. This was basically the smallest box they had. The other one was much more expensive and also like introduced like wax sealing and stuff. I feel like the dragon t-shirt would look amazing on a jacket. Probably would actually. I would want to see a biker with a leather jacket with that, like a biker gamer. That would be fucking amazing. What is the next stuff? Also, I do apologize for like the angle, but it's probably actually a good angle. This, I got this for the reason of like, I know my father kind of like these styles sometimes. So in the back of my head, I actually got this for my father. He actually has it with him now because when I met up with him, I actually took this with me. So I gave this to my father. It was a really amazing print, to be honest. That was such an amazing stuff. What did I bring after that? Sometimes it took some time because I had it on my bed. Also, unfortunately, I'm gonna have an ad soon. I can't snooze it anymore. Oh, this thing. This is an amazing one. I know it's difficult to see what it is, but this is from the one that is from France, the big one, like the big card I had before. This is from Xenoverse. Basically, I don't know what they're called. It's like a Xenogear, Xenoblade, Xenoblade 1, 2, 3, probably X as well. Xenogear. This have like, you can see the big titan from the first game in the middle of this. This is a big poster of just Xeno stuff. This was such an amazing art print. They had like one of Zelda as well. But I just saw this with like, I just saw the name Xenoblade or like Xenoverse and was like, fuck yeah, I'm getting that. Do you still have one? Yeah, this looks amazing. I've not hanged it up yet because I don't have anything to hang it with. I'm gonna fix that later. I was just kind of tired today. I was up to midnight. Oh, this hanging scroll though. Oh, this is like a cloth. But look at this thing. It's a hanging scroll with a monster from Monster Hunter. I know that one I kind of did a bit long. I'm trying to show off it actually rolling up. And then I do it from the side just to show you like how it looks and how long it is. This is basically Glavius is what it was called. This was probably kind of a bit expensive, not like at the 1,000 Swedish kronor and stuff. But it looked so good. Like it reminded me of when you find these paintings in Monster Hunter Unite? No, not Unite. What is it? What was the good one? I'm trying to remember the one where you kind of feels like you are in Japan and stuff, like a ninja. It's just I kind of forgot the name of it. But I just saw this. They had one on a pink Zenogre. Unfortunately, that was out, so I basically decided you still have this thing, I'll get this. Because it looked fucking amazing. Like, it was such an amazing looking thing. They deserve some damn respect. Like, I'm pretty certain one of these cards were theirs. I think it was the one that was paper, basically. From Panishu. But I'm a bit uncertain. I'm uncertain because, as I said, I have a lot of cards and I kind of forgot which one is which. Because I just got them. I just got a load of them. Also, we're almost halfway. Yeah, I got books. I got basically manga books. This is, by the way, the whole collection. This is the whole collection of something called GG. For those who knows, I'm not too much into like very advanced or like very like active anime or like manga sometimes, depending on like a lot of action and a lot of like shit happening. As long as like slow, kind of nice to read and like still something is happening, it's something for me. I have actually read all of these out now, and this is actually the whole collection. The whole collection is 3 books. They got 1 book for 150 and 3 books for about 350. So I felt like it was much better getting all 3 of them. And I don't complain. It was actually a good story. I'm gonna read them again at some point. But it was actually a really good one. This is called GG. Life is like a computer game, I think it's called. By something called Nosebleed Studio. Or Nosebleed something. I don't know if it was Nosebleed, but I think it was Studio. Oh, this one. This was the one that was said before. I got a Boba Cat T pin. Look at this thing. I could not resist. I don't know why, but it looked so damn good. I had to get it. That was the one I actually had to pay like physical cash with because I couldn't pay digitally for them. Oh yeah, as I said, I have some stuff on the bed, so it took some time to get them. I didn't get a card from them, but I didn't show them off because it wasn't really an artist. It was basically a store. I have the store here. I think it was called like Imaginarium. Yeah, Imaginarium. They have a lot of things. For example, the mouse pad you see below there is actually from them as well. So I got this, which I kind of like the art of this one. But this is basically a dice bag. I don't know why I got it, but I like the art and, well, dice bag. So yeah, I also show off it is a dice bag by pouring out all my dices as well. And I also got another thing from the same place, from Imaginarium, and that is this one, a foldable dice mat. They had a lot of things. They sold cards, they sell mugs with prints, they sell bags you can basically like exchange the art on it on. Coasters, like they have so much shit there. It's like insane. Now managed to find a few amiibos as well. I got this one as well. They didn't have a card, and they said they kind of like to be this artist who goes around and like just do things for convention. But I like the art style of being like an old school magazine and just being this. Also, we have an ad break, so I do apologize for that. I'm gonna just like talk a bit while the ad break is on. You still hear lo-fi, but I don't hear lo-fi. Oh shit, my whole fucking cord just got plugged out. What the fuck? That explains that I didn't hear anything. I was like, why the fuck is this so quiet? I unplugged my headphones. There we go. I can hear the music now. I was like, why can't I hear shit? So yeah, these have a lot of things for geeks. Well, the Imaginarium one have a lot of geeks. They have gadgets with prints, basically. Choose a print from hundreds of unique designs or provide your own. Oh, that's good. T-shirts, sweatshirts, shirts, coasters, buttons, pillows, mugs, bags, backpacks, and many other gadgets. They have a lot of geek stuff. They have, like, for example, cat with, like, dice stuff. For example, this is how I roll, just rolling with a yarn die. Or the one I saw who is rolling a sushi. I just says, they see me rolling, they hate them. They had some good stuff there. Like, I like the art of them, but I'm not gonna lie, some of them almost feels like they're AI made. I don't believe they're AI made because, for example, the one you see down below, which is like the Pokemon mouse pad I have there, does not look like it's AI made. I think it's like how it looks on certain things and how they are drawn. It basically causes me to just more or less believe that for some reason, because it's like, it's such a like clear stuff on it sometimes. So it just like made me a bit confused. They also sold one of those I talked about another time. The Pokemon Pokemon balls, basically, which holds a little a Pokemon in them with a little yard, basically. I don't know what they call it. I was about to call them aquarium, but it's not aquarium. It is the more terrarium, Pokemon terrarium, Pokemon ball terrarium. That's what it's called. And basically, yeah, classic. Oh my god, classic. Yeah, I know. But it was a terrarium basically with a little Pokemon in it. But they were like, the cheapest one was like 400. And though I felt for it, like felt I wanted to get one, it also felt like, no, I'm not actually gonna do that this time. Perhaps another time, because they always seem to have them. I've seen them twice now, they always had it. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait with that. It just looks so nice. I actually got the Eevee, the 3D printed Eevee Pokeball from them, because I just want to get something like that, and yeah, I did get that. But yes, we are now back from the ad breaks. We're gonna continue this video here, because we have some stuff left, because it's about like 1 minute left of this video. Oh yeah, this one. I've told people my favorite is not Umbreon, but because of the Pokemon D&D, we have a very fun and special Umbreon in that campaign. I have a special spot for Umbreon, so I got this Umbreon keychain. And I did actually get for free a Glaceon sticker from the same area. Oop, that was very quick. Same art style, only on a sticker instead. Glaceon is one of my favorites. I think Glaceon and Leafeon is like kind of the same for me here. I kind of like both of them. Oh, I got this one. I got like a little box or something, and it was like one of these like mystery boxes. And I asked the guy like, okay, so I'm a bit uncertain, but what do you even get from this? Because you can only get like one thing from Ascended Zone Zero stuff. Glazing is usually really graceful in its depiction. Fair enough. And it basically said like in this box there is a pin. So it's basically one of 8 different pins in this thing. So yeah, I got this one. I got Zujian. I don't complain actually. That was actually a very good get from with the characters I get. The thick officer, yes. And I love how she's definitely depicted in that and even the trailer. So I'm glad I got that one. And I got this. I got actually the Ocarina of Time manga. I got the Ocarina of Time manga. Which is amazing. I've read some of it. And I also show off a bit of like Digimon cards because I got that for fun as well. I was way... that one, the manga one, I don't think that was that much. It was like 300 Swedish kronor or something. 200 to 300, something like that. I don't think it was way too expensive, to be honest. Like, many of these things was probably more expensive than that. It was kind of a cheap one. But yeah, I got the Digimon box. This box was actually cheaper than the other Digimon box I got, so I was kind of happy about that. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, I liked it, at least it's something to read as well. But yeah, I was way too tired today because I thought like, oh, this could be something to record, but way too tired because I was there to midnight. Well, I wasn't there to midnight, but I got home midnight. It takes me like 1.5 hours to get home. I was there to like 10 or something like that. So that was kind of insane. I've been there for over 12 hours. I met Atari later on because it was kind of late. But yeah, that was all the stuff I got other than Now's stuff. Basically. Because yeah, I did get Now some stuff. And I was wondering like how like I spoke with Now and stuff like that. That was kind of fun. Because I had like asked Now if while she was streaming at first, I thought she was gonna still streaming. If she wanted me to stream närcon for her. But yes, basically, I thought she was gonna stream this to the stream as well. But no, she actually streamed and then she called me on Discord and we were basically hanging out digitally. So, as you know, with the whole VTubers walking around on con stuff, where they have like these robots or people holding them, I actually had her like that. So I had her on a selfie stick, had the screen outwards after a time. At first I had it towards me while the camera was outwards. But I basically changed to the front camera and had the screen outwards. And I basically walked around with her. So there was a lot of messing up with the audio at first. For some reason, it didn't work. There was a lot of back and forth with I can't hear you, you can't hear me. I tried with headphones, couldn't first work, and after a while it started working. So no one could hear Now, but I could hear her. And I basically started chatting with her while holding this, like in the middle of everything, she just like screamed out a name. I was looking around like, who are you speaking about? Like that person, pointed out with my finger in front of the camera, like, do you talk about this guy? Like, yeah. So we were just hanging out. I was like showing her around because she wants to come to that place as well. She basically wants to be there with all of us, and I want the same. That's why I was so excited meeting Atari. And so we basically hang out like that for like a few hours until like my battery and internet started dying. Because I used up a lot of internet, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, it was worth it. I had so much fun with Now there. Just holding out that like a VTuber walking around. Some people knew it was a VTuber and was like, oh, that's so cool. It's a VTuber like walking around like that. And some people were like, what is that? Like, who is that or what is that? So yeah, the VTuber Valhalla thing, I actually walk up there with Now into a place that is dealing with VTubers. That was actually kind of fun. So that's where I got the card, because Now wanted to ask like, okay, so like, what is your favorite card? I don't remember who his favorite card was. It was one from HoloLive, but every card from that deck is from HoloLive because it's a HoloLive card game. And yeah, that's how we got the cards. It was really fun, like, because it's something, as I said to Now as well. I got much more socialized than has been the whole goddamn day. And that wasn't even not even towards Now, because sometimes she was like, she wanted to see more of a person. or say to a person they had like a nice outfit, and because she couldn't speak through the speakers, and because the audio would probably be weirded up and stuff like that, and I didn't want to mess shit up because it was working, I had to be her speech person. So I was the person who had to basically say, hi, my friend here on the phone really likes your outfit. And for example, ask if they can take a picture on you. So I had a lot of fun, to be honest, walking around with her like that. And I am glad she's happy that she actually had to like see how the place looked, because I'm not joking. I showed her basically everything. As I said, the A house was mostly just the sleeping quarters and the VTuber Valhalla, so I mostly just showed her VTuber Valhalla. But I showed her the artist alley and a lot of the stuff there. She managed to get one of the stuff there as well. I showed her like the whole walkway, as I showed on the map before. The areas outside there, some stands on the way, the people we met on the way there. I showed her the shops in the C house. She managed to find some nice stuff there as well. And as I said to her, like, she couldn't pay for it now. And she didn't even ask me to, like, get something. I basically said, like, I have gotten salary. I do have a job. You don't really have to worry. So pay me when you can. Don't force yourself with it. So she basically got herself a keychain and a water bottle. Which, as I said, I paid for. There was no problem with that. So I basically walked around, then the internet took take out. I was waiting for Atari, but they didn't answer because, as you saw before with On Monster Hunter Armor, they were busy not being able to even reach their phone. So yeah, so basically while I was doing some stuff, I was still talking to Now on Discord a bit quick. Not like the call stuff, but like just writing to her. She basically said, I know now where one of my other friends are, go to him there. Okay, I go to him, I meet up with him, which was nice, because now I met who that guy is. I'm not gonna say the name, because it's someone from Now stream. If you want to know, you can ask, and if they want to answer, they're willing to answer. And guess what? Over there was actually Atari. So around 8 to 9 o'clock, I actually meet up with Atari and his friends as well, who had a Monster Hunter outfit, Faith outfit. I'm a bit uncertain who the friend I met had. I'm a bit like, I don't know. I met someone who had the red coat and red hat. The only thing I've seen is one of the abridged images from YouTube, which I think is called Val Helsing, but I don't remember his name. Also, I know I saw one of their friends being the cats, like a person from LOL, I think, or Dota, I don't remember which one, with the cat girl skin, basically. They were really well made. So I hanged out with them a bit, but then I basically said, I have been here for over 12 hours. Like, I stuck around here because I really wanted to meet you. Alucard from Helsing. I think it might have been Alucard. Give me a moment. I need to check as well, because I don't want to say yes or no. I think so. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. That is it, yes, because the hat looks the same. I think the coat looks the same. It's just that it looks more insane than the image I have seen. Yes, I think you're right, though. It is Alucard. So, yeah. He did apologize for, like, not being there, and, like, it took such a time. And as I said to him, there's nothing to worry about. Shit happens. He doesn't need to apologize for being late. And I'm not saying it like that I finally managed to meet him. I cannot be with you any longer because I've taken such a long time. It was basically me saying I've been there a long time and I am getting a bit knackered. But the reason why I really want to be there as well was to be able to meet Atari as well, because that was one of the big things I really wanted to do. I really wanted to actually meet Atari in real life. So even if he like apologized for taking such a long time and stuff, like, I don't care. I met up with him. That basically made a lot of stuff for me. It was such a nice thing, even though it was just like an hour or like half an hour or something. It was just nice meeting him and the others and just chatting for a moment. So I had a great time at närcon. Like, I had so much fun, and as you heard, I've been there 12 hours. I can definitely say 12 hours and stuff like that, definitely a stretch. But being there even like 8 hours or like around 6 to 8 hours, I would have no problem with that. I was chilling while walking up and down that street a few times, back and forth, just checking out stuff, seeing what changed, checking new VTubers in the meet and greet. I had so much fun just going back and forth in between stuff I've already seen and stuff I just realized what I've actually missed. So that was actually really good. So I had a lot of fun. This was my first närcon. I would recommend go there, but I would also recommend go there in the morning or at least before midday. If you start getting there midday, there is gonna be a shit ton of people there already. From 11 to 1, that is when people are starting to get there a lot. Even like after that, around 4 or 5, there is still a shit ton of people. So finding a parking spot is gonna be an hell. I was so lucky. I just went to a place I knew I believed it was a parking spot because it looked like a parking spot or parking lot. And I found a parking spot directly and decided, yes, I take this. No question about it. But yeah, I first thought of streaming some Yumi as well, but I'm not gonna lie, I am still tired. I was just really fun to like wanting to stream for a bit. But it's like when I met with my parents, I just realized like how damn tired I am from waking up 6 in the morning yesterday. I say around 6, it's like 5:30 to 6, something like that. To basically getting home around midnight, just eating a midnight snacks of Max, which is basically Swedish hamburger, like Swedish McDonald's. So I am actually going to end my stream here. I hope you all had a little fun in look on what actually närcon is. It's a wonderful place. Like, I've been to like some cons, and I've been to like amusement parks, and especially amusement park, there's a lot of sound, there's a lot of like children crying because parents needs to go somewhere and they have to follow them and stuff like that. This place, even if it was so much people, like they had a screen for the scene, for those who didn't go to the scene, in front of a little grass plateau. There were so many people there just sitting and chilling. Some people had picnic. Some people had picnics on the grass there as well, just chilling. This place was like such an interesting place because even though it was a lot of people from age to bare, like almost toddlers to older than like extremely old, it was like they all had so fun and just walked around, just talked to people and stuff like that. And like it was an amazing place. Everyone was like just liking each other, how they looked, and I had so much fun watching how everyone like was cosplaying. It doesn't matter who the hell was there or what they were doing. They all were like, yeah, I am just the same as you. But yes, I hope you all enjoyed it. As I said, I thought of actually playing some game, but I am definitely a bit too tired for that. So I am actually going to just chill, play a game a bit for myself here, and yeah, just have a little nice Sunday before Monday comes back and gonna work a bit again. But yes, so I will see you all on Tuesday. It's gonna be a normal morning stream. Just seeing the photos and talking to you is fun enough. I'm glad to hear that. I just wanted to stream a bit because, I don't know, I felt like, not restless, but I felt like I kind of wanted to stream. I felt I kind of want to stream, but I felt now I am not in the energy of playing games. But, well, not streaming games and like talking at the same time. Like, playing games and just like chilling, that is another thing.